Welcome. My name's Kathy A, and this is the last installment of the decluttering series. These are all of my eyeshadows and mascaras, and these are really a tough call. Now the mascaras are actually something, I'll start with those because they'll be the easiest for me to part with. And if you notice in the, anyway, these are all the mascaras. Now mascara is one of those things that you cannot share with other people, so actually the ones I take out are actually going out, and I'm just going to keep the ones that I actually use. So what I have on my eyes today is a new one from Essence. This is the Plump mascara, and it's really not bad. I liked it a lot, so I'm going to keep that one. This is Rimmel Lash Accelerator, which I did like, but it is a non-cruelty free, so this is going out. Rimmel is not cruelty free. This is Physicians Formula Organics. I gave this now 2 tries, and it was okay the second time, but still, I think with all the other mascaras, this is just not that good. This is Pixie Mascara, really nice, generic sort of mascara, nothing that I would write home about. This is the Princess Lash from Essence, and it gives a nice big honking lash, separates your lashes. There's something about it I don't like, and I can't describe it. This is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. I really like it a lot. It's very inexpensive. It's only like $4.99, and yet you get this wonderful big lash. But I have such an excess of mascaras. This is going. I want to use up the ones I really like. This is something I just tried. I went into Rue 21. I thought that was like Forever 21, and I bought kind of like all their makeup to see what it was like. And this is the volumizing mascara. They had a lengthening one, a plumping one, and a volumizing one, I think, were the 3 choices or whatever. I didn't like it at all. It was kind of blah. Didn't do anything for me. This is the Fergie Wet n Wild Turn Up the Volume Mascara. Didn't turn very much volume up for me. And this is the Black Radiance Full Effect Mascara, and I think it's just one of those generic Wet n Wild mascaras that they have. So that's going out. What I'm keeping, Kevyn Aucoin. This is a beautiful mascara. It's very small little wand, so you can get very close up, just like in the It Cosmetics thing. You get very close up, close to the lash, so you can almost tightline with it. Go almost to the waterline with it, and it's just a gorgeous mascara. So I'm keeping the Kevyn Aucoin, and as you know, mascara only lasts about 3 to 6 months, so you know I'm keeping that, but I have so many mascaras I have to go through these all. This is the Make Up Forever mascara, very nice, beautiful one. I'm doing a special on Make Up Forever. They are cruelty free, and I'll be doing a special on them, so I have to keep this for the special. These 2 are Blink mascaras, and Blink is my favorite mascara of all time. It is a tubing mascara, which is a little different. The tubing mascara is a little different from regular mascara in that it kind of coats each lash with a semi-latex kind of tube, and it keeps your lashes really big for a long time. And I just love it, so I'm keeping that, and those I got in a set from somewhere. This is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. It's a wonderful mascara. Again, I got this as a sample. It's a wonderful big old honkin' lash mascara for high-end. I love it. As soon as I get through all my mascaras, I may replace with this, because this and Blink are pretty much the same price, and I like them both. They're probably my favorite high-end. This is Mally Volumizing Mascara, and it's okay. It's not my favorite mascara, but it's a really nice one. A lot of people like this, so I'm going to keep it and use it up. On the low end, this is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. As a drugstore low-end kind of mascara, this is one of the better ones, so I am going to keep this because I'm going to be doing a special pretty soon. The last two I have, this is Tarte, and this is the Lights Camera Flashes, which is a little different than the Lights Camera Lashes. It's a little more volumizing. And then this is, what is this? This is the Carez mascara, which I really like. It's got a really big brush though, like looks like a caterpillar is attacking your eyeballs when you put it on. But it's a really nice mascara, and I had received it. It's just a sample size, so these smaller ones will go quickly, and as soon as they're gone, you know, I probably will not replace them. But we wound up with, for my regulars, the Kevin Aquan is just so nice. I bought that for the special, and so that's what I have left for the mascaras. And again, you know, you can't save mascaras. You can't. They don't last very long, so you don't need to make an investment in them. So anyway, let's move on to the eyeshadows. In the title thumbnail that I made, I showed all of the eyeshadows opened up, all of the palettes opened up, and you could see all the hundreds of colors that were there. And I think that's how you should look at your eyeshadows. You should look at them as the colors. And if they blend really nicely, then you have to see how many shades of the same shade do you have. Do you have to have every version of it? So that helped me make some really tough choices, and you're going to be shocked at what I took out of my collection. And what I'll do is I'll start with the singles, which are right here. And we'll just move on to the 3s, the 4s, and then the bigger palettes, the big players in the game. So, okay, these little ones from e.l.f. dried up very quickly, and these are the cream eyeshadows, so I'm just going to get rid of those. Not even going to show them. This is Pure Minerals. It's a beautiful color here, but I have this color like 12 times over in all of the palettes, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This is one of my Radiant Lady ones. This is Celestial Green. Really pretty. I'm not going to swatch it. It's brand new, unopened. That's going to go. Now Jane has what I feel are some of the best drugstore type eyeshadows around. They are my favorite. And I love these colors. You actually could just use these colors as a base eye for any day. My favorite base is Marigold from Jane. This is a great, beautiful eye color. I'm keeping it. There are two crease colors from Jane. One is Clay and one is Willow. You can see that they both look very similar. They are in the same range family, but this is warmer and this is cooler. So in the autumn time, in late summer, I use this one, and then rest of the year I use this one. Willow is a beautiful, this is like a perfect crease color from Jane Cosmetics. And you can get them at Kohl's. They did carry them at Ulta. You can still get them online at Ulta, but they're not selling them anymore in the stores for some reason. The last one from Jane that I really like, this is a color called Earth, and it's a beautiful, like, satiny kind of dark brown color. Really beautiful. Going in with that Marsala theme, I'll probably bring it out for that. This is a color from Kevin Aquan, and it's called Patina. And I actually, it arrived broken, and I fixed it, but it's a pretty kind of a moss green color. Let's see if that'll look. I have different hair for this video. It's a very, very pretty color. I'm going to get rid of this because I have a moss green in several of my palettes, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And I know it's Kevin Aquan. You don't need to tell me. You don't have to sing to the choir here. This is so good, I have a backup, and this is Brulee from Wet n Wild. This is what I consider to be one of the most perfect base colors. You can use it as a eyeshadow base. You can use it on your lid. It's just a beautiful color. It blends well, and if you make a mistake with too much dark eyeshadow, you can put this over the top and it kind of tones it down a little. So it's like an eraser for your eye makeup. So This is 99 cents normally. You can sometimes get it for 50 cents when they're having their sales. So that's Wet n Wild Brulee. That's it for the singles. We're going into the 3Zs now. This was something that came out in the 1990s. It was called Vital Radiance. It was a, I think, was it Revlon that did this? It's not cruelty free, and this was my favorite eye palette in the 1990s, and I actually kept buying it off of Amazon.com. They still have it. I don't know where they're getting them or if it's old stock or what, but perfect crease color, a really nice, just beautiful. It's just beautiful, but I'm going to get rid of it because A, it's not cruelty free, and B, I have those colors in other places. So, and this is one way you can get your eye palettes down, you know, where you're not looking at them like they're collectible figurines or something. They're not. They're just eyeshadow. It's like toilet paper. So stop looking at them like they're so valuable, because they're not. It's just stuff. This is an eye palette from my Radiant Lady line. These are my greens that I really liked. This was the green eye that I was going to use for St. Patty's Day, so I'm going to keep this because it is a Radiant Lady product and I really like it. This is also a Radiant Lady product, and it's a light color cream, a medium crease, and a dark brown espresso color. Similar to that is Lorac, and this comes in the runway, red carpet runway kit that Lorac has. This is the only place you can get this trio. It is a perfect trio of light, crease, and dark. This crease color is just perfect. It is called Light Brown from Lorac. So if you ever see light brown from Lorac, it is just a stunning crease color. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And this is my favorite trio. I take this all the time. It's pretty dog-eared. This is a trio that isn't really supposed to be a trio, but this is the Milani Brow Kit. But right here we have a dark, oh boy. Let me just go over that with a finger that has a different color on it. I need wipies here. Yes, yes, Mary, I know, I should have wipies. Okay, dark, crease, and light. You've got all three of them right there. And they're supposed to be brow things, and there's this cute little pair of tweezers in here. There's a brush applicator, and there's a brow pencil, because you can use these for your brows as well if you have brows in these shades. And this is just a gorgeous highlight shade, just gorgeous. See it? Great. This is a wonderful kit, and it's Milani, so it kind of covers two things with one. It is a brow powder palette, and it is an eyeshadow palette. So this is just a wonderful all-purpose product, and I am keeping it. And I keep it in my eyeshadow section because I don't use it for my brows. So, yeah. Okay, the next one is a 3Z. This is from Black Radiance, and I bought it because I had a dress in this color, in this beautiful periwinkle color. But I have this color in another palette. I'm not sure exactly which one, but I do have it, so I'm going to let this go. And this is a beautiful, this light lavender is beautiful on the eyes. It would be great for spring. This is my Canyon Classics from Physicians Formula. I hit pan on the light color. I love it so much, and it's got the two crease colors and the nice, pretty, kind of a grayish color for the 50 Shades of Gray. This is one of the 50 Shades of Gray. And I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't reach for it anymore. I reach for the palettes and I work with it, and I'm just going to thin it out, and this is how you thin the herd out. So, and it's high quality. Now this is Runway Eyes from Milani. This is their old packaging. I don't believe they do these anymore because they've come out with the single eyeshadows. But these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So you've got this beautiful, see? They're just beautiful colors in here. And I have them all duped in other palettes, so this is going. Moving along here, we have Becca, and this is a quad that I'm only keeping for the Becca special, and then I'm then I'm probably going to get rid of it. But this has got a really nice crease, a nice light, kind of a gray color, and kind of a greenish tone gray. It's another shade of gray. Normally I would actually get rid of this, but I'm going to keep it just for the special. Okay, we're getting up into the larger palettes. Now this is the this is from Black Radiance, and it is called Downtown Browns. It's got some beautiful satiny, shimmery browns and purples, and pretty light colored. I have this repeated about 12 times in my collection, so it's going. And they blend nicely, they're beautiful, they are Wet n Wild, as you know. Black Radiance is Wet n Wild that is basically targeting more people with darker skin tones, so they have things that are more flattering for darker skin tones. But that doesn't mean if you're a white girl you can't buy Black Radiance, because I buy a lot of Black Radiance stuff. I like their eyeshadows a lot. And their mascaras, interesting. Okay, this is Comfort Zone from Wet n Wild. Say no more. Keeping that. This is Petal Pusher from Wet n Wild. Say no more. Keeping that. Beautiful quality, high quality, gorgeous. Okay, we're moving into the larger things now. This is Meat Matte, and my eye look today is Meat Matte. It's all Meat Matte. I just got this palette, and this is the crease color that I used. Very, very nice. This is from The Balm, and Meat Matte is a really nice assortment of kind of muted colors. And I'm going to keep Meat Matte because I just got him and I'm enjoying him. And I like the eye look. I like how it blended out. I like the quality of the shadows, and there were a couple shadows in here that I did not duplicate anywhere, and one of them was this kind of bluish color. I couldn't find that in any of my others. And there was something else in here too that was unique. The way I looked at the different palettes to decide which to get rid of and which to keep was if they had unique colors in them that I didn't have anywhere else, and I was debating them for any other reason, I would keep it. So if they didn't have anything, they're going. Okay, this is the Pulp Fiction. I have these colors in other palettes, and the novelty of the Pulp Fiction thing. This is my only Urban Decay palette too, so I'm really having trouble with this because this is like the perfect crease color. This is a gorgeous inner eye shade. I can't part with it. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna keep it. I wasn't intending to. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Okay, this one, I went into Rue 21 and bought some makeup to try it out because it's really cheap. And this is called the Fallen Vixen Wonderlust palette. It was $6.99, and it is just as good as any high-end palette. I wore this a couple of days in a row. The colors actually are really nice, really unique. And I think for a low-end palette, I'm going to keep this one because I really enjoy it. This one. Now they have these instructions for how to make eye looks. Now this one is for school, this one is for the weekend, and this one is for a party. So obviously their target audience with this is, you know, teenagers, but I really liked it. They had some great, their crease colors were nice, they have some nice satins, and this is a beautiful blue. This blue is just gorgeous. So I'm actually keeping this one. I really liked it. I didn't get on the wagon with the BH Cosmetics because it's just, I love the kitschiness of this, and I love the 80s, and I love, you know, the idea that these colors, and I did try them. I mean, it's not like I didn't try them. Let me just show you. I swatched them before my camera ran out, so you know how that is. If you do videos, you know how that is. Let me do the yellow here. And then this lime green, which is you cannot even see it. It's just such horrible pigmentation on this. I just didn't like it at all, and I love the idea of the colors. I'm trying to broaden my horizons. It's not age friendly, the payout is not good, and it doesn't last very long. So BH Cosmetics to me is a fail, and I'm gonna put this out. It's going out. This is Tarte, and I love Tarte. I think that because they use maracuja oil and natural ingredients, they're cruelty-free, really nice company, nice people to start. I did a special on them. This is the new Tarte Lip palette that I picked up in December. I love it. It's just a wonderful thing. Now the other palette that I got from them, the Rainforest After Dark, also includes a blush. It's got beautiful satins. You get a nice champagne, a nice bronzer there. And by the way, that is the Princess, Park Avenue Princess bronzer. So I actually got rid of the Park Avenue Princess bronzer. When you see the bronzer video, I did actually take that out, so because I've got it here. And the last Tarte is this one that came out last year in March. It has a really nice subtle blush and these purpley kind of cool tone colors. They've got some nice ones here, a dark brown and a black for shadow, and this purple. And I'm actually going to get rid of this one because I've got the shadows I like. This is more cool tone, so this is more like if you're a summer, in the Color Me Beautiful, if you're a summer, this is a really nice one. I kept it because of the novelty of this cover and the case, and then I thought, why am I doing that? I never reach for this, I never use it, so somebody who can use this can use it. I'm gonna give it away. Alright, so I'm keeping these two though. Alright. The Balm. We talked about Meet Matte earlier, and then this is the Nude Dude palette. This came out in summer, Kohl's only exclusive, I think. A lot of people didn't even know this came, and I love the idea of taking my eyeshadows from these torsos of these guys. So, there's nothing totally unique about this, but I do like it as a palette, and I'm just going to keep it. Okay, I like the torso thing. I'm sorry. This is the Balm Jovi palette, and this has a combination of things. It has nice, interesting shadows. It has a blush, a highlighter, and two lipsticks, and they're both really nice. So I'm actually going to keep the Balm Jovi palette. This is Kat Von D, and I love her as a person. I did a special on her, and her shadows are high quality. This is a matte palette called the Lady Bird palette. See the beautiful artwork on her cases? Comes with a kind of dried blood looking eyeliner, and then you've got these kind of warm toned matte shades. I'm definitely keeping this because I love this palette and I use it through late summer through autumn. Not so much this one, and this is gorgeous. I mean, it's just, I keep it because I love the artwork on the case, but that's not a reason to keep an eyeshadow palette. I don't use any of these shades. I would dip into this brown a little bit, and then there's this beautiful purple, but I really honestly don't use these, so this is going out. There's more shocks ahead. Too Faced. I love the quality of their eyeshadows, and this is my favorite of the smaller palettes. They have a lot of these kind of palettes, like, you know, bedroom eyes and sexy eyes and feline eyes and all this other stuff. This is the Matte Eye, and I think this is a perfect, very age-friendly palette. You've got three really nice lid colors. You've got a nice crease color here, or a cool tone crease color here. Generally, you're supposed to read from there to there, there to there, and there to there, and these all go together, but I don't use them that way. I don't like to be told what to do anyway, but I use this as my crease, and I use these colors, this purple and this blue, are beautiful as accent colors. So you would just put it like, I just put it right there in the center of my lid. I don't use it anywhere else. And then here, I'll try the purple on this side. My husband's taking me out to breakfast today, and I'm gonna look pretty silly. Okay, so I love this palette. This is probably a palette I would suggest you get. If I were to suggest you get anything when you're starting out, this is something I would suggest you get because it's just a beautiful palette. And that is the Matte from Too Faced. Okay, I've got these too. When this came out, this chocolate bar palette from Too Faced, I thought, you know, the heavens had opened up and dropped this down because this is just gorgeous and I love it and I'm keeping it. The heavens opened up again, but not quite so successfully. I have all of these colors in other palettes. I'm getting rid of Semi-Sweet. Semi-Sweet is going. The Shockaroo is not over yet. Okay, now this is Smashbox, and this was my palette of the year last year. Smashbox is, they have beautiful shadows, they blend nicely, but look at this assortment. I mean, you've got blues, you've got grays, browns, greens, purples, neutrals, beautiful lid shades, crease colors. It's got everything. So to me, this is the perfect palette. This was my palette of 2014. This I took out of the Masterclass 3 palette and I gave the other one away in my last giveaway, as you'll recall. And I kept this one because it's got the contour palette built into it. So it's the Masterclass 3 palette, but I just kept the neutral side because it's got this gorgeous dark purple. It's got a nice charcoal gray. And it's got, you know, browns, it's got nice and neutral here, two neutral crease colors, got kind of a putty gray, and you've got this kind of brownish color, and then there's these like satins in here. Here's a nice pretty satin gray, and you know, with some light lid colors, we have some nice transition, this is a nice transition shade. So this is a beautiful palette just on its own, and it's half of what was in the Masterclass 3 palette. So I kept this part and I'm keeping it still. Also from Smashbox, this came out last year, it's the Wonder Vision palette. They have cards that tell you how to put makeup on if you are clueless. Aside from the triangle shape of the eyeshadows, this is a wonderful palette. And it's got a lot of those shades in it that I got rid of the other ones because they have them here. And you get blushes besides, and I just thought that was just too cool. So this is the Wonder Vision palette and I'm keeping it. From Too Faced, this is my Few of My Favorite Things palette. This came out last year at Christmas, well, the year before last year at Christmas. You have beautiful, hard to reproduce eye colors. You've got Sun Bunny, chocolate bronzer. You've got the two blushes, a warm tone and a peach tone, which I went over on the blush palette thing where I thinned them out, keeping that. Lorac Pro was like, you know, this changed the game in eyeshadow palettes. And this one, the whole theme, one side is all mattes, the other side is all kind of satiny colors. And then they came out with Lorac 2, which, same idea, all mattes and all satins, but the colors were more warm tone and more, there were some interesting ones like this beautiful moss green. I am getting rid of Lorac 1. Do you know that I went on Amazon and this is $55, which is the face price of this. You can just buy it on Amazon. So as far as it being sold out and everybody freaking out that they can't get it, well, maybe you can't walk into a store and get it, but you can get it. It's online. I paid $55 for it and I just got it. This was my birthday present to myself. Eee! Okay, this, I'm still working with this and something just came out. Anyway, this, I'm still working with this. I actually don't know if I like it or not. And isn't that bizarre? I thought it was going to be like this one and the black one put together with extra colors. I don't know why I was thinking that, but there is an assortment of satins and mattes in here, but I'm not sure if I like it, but I am going to keep it, you know, just until, I got to try it. I've only had it about a week, and I don't think that's long enough for me to form that kind of opinion. But I'm keeping it for now, and I'm keeping the gray one, second one. But that first one is a goner. Alright, this is the last of it. This is the Radiant Lady singles, and I won't show any more to you because those are things that are no longer available. If you want anything Radiant Lady, you'd have to go to Daniel Sandler or Color Me Beautiful or Jelly Bean. I think is it Jelly Bean? There's a few other makeup ones. And then this is a Z palette that I just started, and what I'm going to do with some of the palettes that I have is I'm going to depot some of the colors I like and put them in the Z palette. So, okay, well, that pretty much does it for the palettes and eyeshadows. I have a lot out here, and there's going to be some very happy winners. I will be doing a giveaway, and I will announce it next week, and I want to get everything divided up, and I think there's going to be 5 prizes. Five lucky people are going to get the stuff. So, so everybody, take care. Have a beautiful day. Toodles.